Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Somebody's asking this. Hello. Hi. Sudal is here. Good afternoon. We're a bit early by like a minute, so bear with me, okay? As people are asking. Testing 1 2. Greetings. Fred, what's going on? Martin Otieka, what's up? Mawan, how is the baby? You know what's up. Isan, what's going on? We talked earlier. Papa, what's up? Dennis, hi. Oh, hi. So listen. Good afternoon. It's Thursday. You know, it's been a while. So today's topic, relationships. Relationships in terms of like, not like marriage and girlfriend, boyfriend or whatnot. Friendship, relationship, having the right set of people around you. That's what we're talking about today. Okay? And the whole concept of stop buying relationships. People do that. I don't know why you need so much attention. You have to have the wrong set of people around your life. Okay? And then to my veteran friends, this is like piggybacking off last week's topic. In terms of like healing. You know how sometimes you need to have the right set of people around you, having a support system. So we're going to talk about that too. Relationships. Not buying relationships. That's today's topic. Okay? Just a second. My one love. How are you? Yo. I see somebody has a Facebook page. The baby has a Facebook page. That's nice. Yo, I need to follow that. So bear with me. Let's share this. Testing 1 2. Greetings. Man, we need like music so that in between we have our own music. Somebody needs to write a music. Emma, you should write music. Who did I used to sing with? Fred, did we sing together? Paul. I need to reach out to the Sugar Hills boys. Yo, James, Wilt. Yo, the Sugar Hill sound. Those boys we used to sing with. Where are they? I need the music written. Warrior Solutions, You know what it is. Okay, so listen up. It's time. Okay? Do not buy relationships. Relationships are supposed to be authentic. Okay? Connect with people the right way. Use your energy. Why are you forcing things? Why are you constantly forcing relationships? Why are you forcing being around people that clearly don't want to be around you? You understand? And this comes about because I've been chatting with people. People have been asking, well, last time you talked about healing and having conversations and then reaching out to people, whatnot. But then the question to that is this. I did not say you should force relationship. I also did not say you should just go talk to strangers or whatnot. Even though sometimes it's very, very beneficial talking to strangers. Sometimes it's also necessary to talk to people outside your norm. You understand? Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes you going to somebody and just asking them how they are doing can spark a conversation for the better. You don't necessarily have to go to somebody and say, hey, help me, I'm dealing with this. But you can go and indirectly and say, how are you today? What's going on? And then spark a conversation. Then out of that, things are going to work out. Okay? That's my belief. That's what seems to work. You understand? So do not buy a relationship. You don't need to gift somebody a gift for them to be your friend. Come on. So this way it catches up. It eats me sometimes. I chat with Papa about this too. There are a set of people that will claim to be friends or good people around you or whatnot. The relationship things, right? But then they will never, ever in a million years reach out to call and say, how are you today? What's going on? How are things? This and that. If you do not reach out to them, they will never reach out to you. If you do not reach out to them, they will never bother. So then the question then is, are you sure that's an authentic relationship? Or that's a relationship where it's more best for comfort? Okay? When they need something from you, then they can jump back into the wagon real quick, right? Then when it's done, then they're off, gone, right? So you need to be able to pay attention to your energies. What set of friends do you have? How well do you trust these friends? How good communication do you have with them? How often do you talk? Remember, a relationship is a relationship. It's supposed to be watered. You can't have a relationship dry. There's no such thing as like that's a relationship and then you never ever talk to each other in one word or the other, right? And then what kind of relationship is that? Relationships are supposed to help us grow. They're supposed to help us mature. They're supposed to help us heal. We talk about support system. If you don't have a good set of friends, relationships, how is the support system supposed to be helpful to you? You understand? That's how people end up you see, man, I have friends, but you're suffering. Ah, man. So what kind of friends do you have? How can a friend never come and ask you how you're doing or how they can help or share with you their hardship, whatever it is they're enduring, so then you can kind of learn a thing or two about patience out of that, you know? That's what I mean. Okay? When you're around good relationships, it's good for healing. Okay? Authentic relationships, that is. When you're around the right set of people, okay? It's supposed to be natural. It's supposed to feel good. The energy is supposed to connect. At no point should you force a relationship with somebody when they clearly have no energy connecting to you. They have no interest whatsoever. You understand? And then they are being forceful, or they don't even appreciate or respect you for that matter. Okay? So, sometimes people try to enforce relationships because they are alone or lonely. Why would you feel lonely? What about you is not enough for you to feel lonely? You can't force relationship because you feel lonely. If you're at that point, it means there's something missing of your own doing. Not anybody else that's supposed to fill in that gap. You understand? So you can't force that. Loneliness should not resonate to relationships enforcement. That's not how it's supposed to be. Okay? Don't be afraid to connect with outside people. Relationships are supposed to be unconditional. If a relationship is unconditional, guess what? That person can challenge you for the better to spark growth, and your emotions won't feel hurt. Or they won't even come as disrespectful, or they won't massage your emotions because they have to tell you exactly. Listen, good relationships are like this. Conversations are supposed to be had without boundaries, unconditionally. You understand? You cannot be in a relationship where there are certain limiting factors to certain level of conversations. It defeats the purpose. How else are you supposed to grow? From strangers or from your friends? Don't they also say you're made out of 5 people circling around you? So if you're around a negative 5 people, you are as negative as them. But if you're around a good positive energy, people that are successful, people that are making it, your relationship is going to reflect that. You understand? Okay? So, conversations. Conversations cannot have limits. When you have a good relationship, there are no limits in conversations. Remember, conversations will spark healing. I also said the last topic, the more you hold on to that, the more weight you carry. The more you communicate, the conversations you have, the better it is for you. Because you're letting the dark energy go through conversations. Okay? So that's how relationships are supposed to be like. They're not supposed to be forced. You cannot buy them. No way. Don't buy relationships. They're supposed to connect naturally. Hey, and by the way, do you also understand relationships are like trees and leaves on it? It comes time when they just have to shed off. It's okay. You can't force that. Since when have you ever gone to a tree and see a leaf about to shed off and fall off and you're like, no, let that stay on? It doesn't work like that. No. It's called growth. People will come around your life, temporarily teach you a lesson or two, whether it's good or bad, it's a lesson. And then they move on to the next. Okay? So you can't really sit and dwell and just keep forcing yourself being around a set of people that are passing through. They are passing through. It's very much okay. The point of the matter is you better learn a thing or two before they continue on. You must remember the good relationships. Okay? How did you connect? How did they come about? What was the energy like? How much attention did you pay to that? Right? And then, what's your contribution to that? Hi, Miss Haiti, greetings. Mwanga Fred, greetings. Martin Otek, I see you on. Papa, Martin is greeting. Okay, so, but that's what I'm trying to say though. The power of relationships. I don't think there's anybody on the planet that can go through life without a good relationship. You know, the whole reason why we have relationships, to help us heal, to help us go through this whole process of just growth, you know, just to have the right set of people around you. By the way, the better your relationship, the safer too. Okay? So when I talk about safety, not necessarily in regards of like there's a threat, physical threat out there, but it can be safety in terms of like emotions. It can be safety in terms of like lack of enough information. But because you know too many people, you have great relationships, you are surrounded with great information, which then allows you to make good decisions. Okay? But when you're isolated, none of that works. When you have the wrong set of relationships, none of that will happen. There is no growth that is going to mount out of wrong relationships. A relationship that is forced, it does not work. It's not healthy. It's a relationship where you're constantly feeling some kind of negative energy. And then that takes away from the energy that otherwise you're supposed to use to help you grow. Grow for the better. Not growing in years. Maturity. You know, the constant learning. They say if you didn't know something a minute ago, and then you know it now, you have grown. You have outgrown last minute. That's how life is supposed to be on a day-to-day basis. You're supposed to grow every day. You can't just wake up tomorrow in the same spot like today, mentally. Come on. Where is the challenge? How are you challenging yourself for the better? Okay? And then the question two is this. You too have to be a good steward in terms of being a good relator, a good friend. You have to contribute too. Don't be the one that is bringing about false narrative and negative energy, things of that nature, to somebody else's, you know, progress. How are you making them better? Because once you contribute for the good, you are going to get the good. Okay? You have to give up the good to get the good in return. You understand? So, how are you contributing to your relationships? At what capacity? Are you one of them that is really, really good at it, or are you too passive with it? Are you one of those people that just remember a relationship when you see them physical? Oh, hey, friend. Come on. Relationships. I have people, I share an example. There are people that are watching right now, that have never gone a day without reaching out. Real talk. Like in the last 2 years, not even more, like there's no date missed. And don't give me that excuse of talking about people are busy. Yeah, those are your, listen. Priorities. You understand? How you prioritize them is different. And then there are also people that I will take a month without talking to them. But the moment we talk, the moment we connect was like yesterday. And we just show up. It's so priceless. There's no monetary value to that. It's so unconditional. It's like we talk about life at its best, to the depth of it. Whatever the situation, the case may be, we have those conversations. I have those friends that we talk about it. You understand? But that's what brings about health, good health, growth and maturity, conversations, having good relationship, Life requires that. Even your soul needs a friend. It does. Okay? What's your take on that? Give me a second. Let's see who else is saying what here. If there is anybody saying something. Goodness, don't show me this other year. So, okay, bear with me. Greetings though, greetings. I'm with you. Oh yeah. Listen, I just learned something. Which is so true. This is something I need to add to this. When I said relationships are always full of lessons, the bad ones are full of lessons. The good ones are full of lessons, right? An example, if you have your heart broken, for example, right? It seems like it's a bad experience or a bad lesson until a few years later, you mature out of it. And then you realize your strength. And then you realize, you're like the value in the moment. But then you sit down and wonder, why did I go through months suffering? And I'll remind you why. Emotional management. Okay? You did not take accountability. And then your expectations too. Okay? So, but sometimes it takes years for you to mature out of that. Sometimes it takes years for you to acknowledge, oh wait, this was never a good relationship for me. But you know why it will take that long? Lack of presence in your own life. It will. If you're not present, you're gonna be you involved around the wrong relationships. I guarantee it right now. If you're not present in your life, you have the wrong relationships around you because you're inviting the wrong left and right type of people, and you think those are the good ones. They are not. Presence makes all the difference. Be intentional with it. What are your intentions in that relationship? What's the end goal in that relationships? And then sometimes they're just relationships. Okay? Even if somebody is passing through in your life, hey, you must give them unconditional treatment. Because listen, it's not about them in that point and time. It's about you. How you give out to the universe, how you give out to the world is how you receive. Okay? So if you start giving away negative energy constantly, you are going to get negative energy constantly. Then you wonder why the struggle lasts longer. But the more the good you give, the better. Okay? Don't they say somewhere white people pay tithe, give back the community? People get rich and give back the community, give back the community. Do you know what that means? Give to the poor, give to the community, give to somebody, give. Okay? Because gifting is receiving. You give, you receive. You do good deeds to the world gives you with good deeds. Good relationships. Okay? So you want to be around people that you always just give the good. Continue to give the good. The moment you do not have a good to give, that means it's time. It's okay. Even a tree does not die after, the leaves shed off. Why do you claim to make it hard or difficult? Okay? So relationships. How are your relationships? Have you paid attention to your relationships? What are they like? Who's challenging you for the better? Who has reached out to help you grow one way or the other? Okay? Is the question, right? Bear with me. Let's check in real quick. Hello people. Hey, saying hello. Bear with me here. Mama Marita, you're on. Lord have mercy. Hi. That's Mama Marita says hello. You're welcome, Fred. You're welcome. Fred says, oh, thank you for this wonderful topic. You're welcome. Miss Eddie says hi. Okay. So yeah. What's up? Share with us. Say something. Okay? Who's gonna call in one of these days so we can have a conversation? You understand? What's going on? Talk to me, people. Okay, Papa said something here. Many families take relationships for granted. Goodness. Okay? Many people take relationships for granted. So true. Very, very true. So, and then somebody also commented, okay? They said, some people have a harder time connecting with others Because they are shy or whatnot. Okay, then connect with the other shy people. Listen, when nobody is meant to be alone on this world. No way. No way. Shyness and other hardships is understandable. But even the most shy person has a friend or a best friend or a brother, sister, or somebody they can connect to. You understand? But you also, what brings about shyness? That's a whole another topic. We may have to talk about that if somebody needs help in that aspect. I'm going to learn about shyness. Why are people shy? You know? I think I used to be shy when I was 6 or 7. After that, no. I don't even think I've ever been shy. But yeah, whatever the case may be. Papa, have I ever been shy? I'll ask Papa that later. I need to learn when I was younger. What was that like? Okay. So, yeah. Reading through comments real quick, okay? Bear with me. Okay. Hi, mom. Okay. Papa, thank you for that feedback. That was good. Martin Cheka, what are you saying here? Something. Okay. So, but that's what I'm saying though. Relationships. How are your relationships like? Okay. I also said good relationships will bring about good healing. It will help you heal, okay? It's one of those processes that you have to get through when you have a good set of friends. You know, people always ask me, yo, Fidelis, how did you deal with this? How did you deal with that or whatnot? Oh man, I have a great set of friends. I have a great set of friends. I still talk to my friends from the military, man, like there was no yesterday. We talk like we are still serving together. Some of them are still serving. You know, I talked to a good friend of mine, he's deployed right now. But today the conversation is as real as, hey, like we were together last week. But those are the power of relationships, right? You show up at their homes and it feels, you feel like you're at home. Those are the relationships we're talking about. At no point should you reach out to a friend's environment and then feel like awkward. Then it's not authentic. Something is missing. What is that is missing? Okay? So questions. What's going on? Okay? We read through a few comments here and there. Let me see again if somebody else has something to say before, we close this thing down. Mama Rita, say hi to the girls. It's been a while. Mawan, say hi to the baby. You know what's up. Okay? So yeah, what's your take on that though? What's your understanding of that? Listen, make friends. Build relationships. Man, build relationships. Okay? It's so important. It's good to have great relationships around you. Okay? People will always be your safety net. Relationships. Okay? You don't need security, you need relationships. That's the best way I can summarize it. Okay? It's been lovely though. Alright? If you need me, reach out. If you need to have a conversation, reach out. Warrior Solution at its best. We are here to just merely remind you, hey, it's life. We talk about life and its challenges or whatever the case may be. We don't shy away. Okay? So you're more than welcome to contribute in any way, shape, or form as you wish, as energy directs you. Other than that, if you have a question or two, shoot. If not, I'm out. We got work to do. That's how it is. Alright? Question or two? Hey, Martin, I did not know you knew how to type that. That's what's up. Yo, it's been lovely. Here at Wesley Chapel, we say love. Nothing but love. Warrior Solution. Fidelis here. I'm out.